Hello everyone, this is Goat Kill'em. I'm making this video and just finished my 100th platinum on PlayStation systems, and as a little celebration, I'm gonna run down my trophy collection and look back at all the games I've played and how I've been doing trophy hunting. So without any further ado, let's get started. Uh, so first up, we got Abs Animals for the PS3. Just a simple version. Doesn't take too long. It's adorable animals. It's just a easy 5 platinums. Nothing much there. Moving on to Abzu. Reason I got this game is back on the Wii they had a endless ocean like Blue World or something, and it was like a really fun diving simulator. I really enjoyed that, and I was looking for something similar on PlayStation, and that's what I found. So played it. Pretty simple, no platinum, but a good 100%. Next up, we got Adventure Capitalist. I originally had the mobile version on my phone, and I'd play it often enough. Then I saw it on the PS4, and I thought, oh, it'd be easy. But now it's a huge grind fest, so it took me 4 months to do. But I managed to get that. If you want to get this, you can reset your game clock. I chose not to do that. Uh, but still, it is just a huge commitment of time. Uh, Next up, we have Agents of Mayhem, the Saints Row spinoff. When this game came out, it didn't really do really well. It wasn't exactly like the original Saints Row games. I got it because I'm a big fan of the Saints Row series, and I thought it would be good. I mean, it wasn't awful. Biggest pain in the neck in this one was the online trophies. I'm not even sure if the servers are still open, but it's an all right game. Uh, but not the Saints Row. Next up, Alpha Protocol for the PS3. This is it's a good game, good stealth secret agent game. Haven't platinumed it yet. I still have it. The reason I haven't platinumed it is you gotta do multiple playthroughs, and it's just that's a major problem I have with my trophy hunting is I keep getting caught up. My backlog of games is atrocious. I have games sitting on my shelf that I haven't even played yet, and it's like, all right, as much as I want to platinum this, I gotta move on. I still have my PS3 set up along with my PS4, so eventually I'll go back to it. I mean, there's some real easy ones I can get. It's just making different story options. All right, here's my stack for Assassin's Creed games. I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed games. Uh, I play the original on the PlayStation 3, and then I played the others as they came out. Uh, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I think I'm missing the online trophies on this one. Um, just never got around to doing the online. I played that in 2015. I didn't have internet for my gaming systems until like 2016 or something. So I never just did that with the PS3. Might get the remaster for the PS4 and go back and do that. Freedom Cry, the expansion to Black Flag. Good 20 hours. Just a light, some additional story missions. No platinum for it, but still, it's good extra content. Assassin's Creed 2. This is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. Big pain in the neck is the feathers, but good. That's another one where I might get the remaster for the PS4 and go through it. Um, Assassin's Creed 3, the PS3 version. This one I went back and got. Like I said, I played the entire thing of it, and I didn't have the online for the longest time, but I played it and probably took me like a couple days to get most of it, and then I eventually got online uh, my internet set up correctly, and went back and got that and 100% it. I'm really actually very happy about that one. Black Flag for the PS4 at 4 years. This was my first game I had on the PS4, uh, and I played it, and I wasn't really into trophy hunting at that time. Uh, all I did was the story, and then I just left it sitting on my shelf for the longest time. I'm like, I went back and I looked. I'm like, huh, I need to go back and finish that. So I went back, did the online stuff, uh, got the DLC for it. It's pretty good. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Uh, the 10 months, that's mostly because waiting for the DLC to come out. You know what? I liked Odyssey. It was very neat, the very Greek world. I liked the character, Cassandra. She was good. Not sure how I liked Assassin's Creed with how it's been going lately with the more RPG elements with Odyssey and Origins here. Um, but I'm interested in how Valhalla will do. Syndicate, I just finished that one up recently. I platinumed it pretty close to when it came out. I just got the DLC for it recently because it was bugging me. It's like everything's in the row here was 100, and I didn't have the DLC, so I just got the Jack the Ripper DLC and finished that up not too long ago this month. So when this video is being made, so I got that one. Assassin's Creed Unity. Um, that's not my favorite. It's a very bland Assassin's Creed game. The characters were boring, and then there was a lot of glitches when it came out originally. Uh, I still went through and played it, and got the DLC for it. Uh, Big pain in the neck with this one was the online multiplayer again. Uh, yeah, not my favorite Assassin's Creed game. All right, my stack for Batman games. So we got Batman. That's the Telltale series, 7 hours. I'm kind of disappointed that Telltale kind of went bankrupt and reopened, and like they got Batman and the Enemy Within down here. I'm kind of disappointed that there won't be, or there might not be more Telltale Batman games. I mean, they were good, and I enjoyed the story of them. Uh, I got Arkham Asylum, for the PS3, the original. Um, the biggest pain in the neck in this one. I originally played this on my old account because I had an old account before this, and I could never do the free flow combo. And after I think I finished the game up pretty quickly, and what took me the most of the 3 days and 9 hours it took me to platinum it was doing the free flow combo. Um, Batman Arkham City Night and Origins. I've never been able to finish those. I think Arkham City, what I'm missing is the challenges and a new game plus, and that's just another thing of, all right, I got to go do another playthrough of this, and I've just never had the time or patience with my trophy backlog. Uh, Maybe one day I'll go back and do it. I know there's online DLC. Uh, I'm not sure if the server's still open. I have to check on that. Arkham Knight, I actually went back recently, May 19th, and I did a bunch of the DLC for it. Uh, like the Family Matters one, the Gotham's Most Wanted, or whatever it's called. Uh, Played that, um, and I grabbed a few. It's on my PS4 now, so I might be chip away at the trophies there. The hardest one's going to be the free flow one. At least I'll get the platinum. I don't know if I'll get the 100% because some of the challenges are a pain in the neck. Origins, I don't think you can get this platinum anymore because I think this one had online too, and the platinums are all uh, is included in that. So uh, might chip away and get one or two more trophies out of that at some point, but I don't think I can ever get the platinum for that. And that's the Enemy Within, another part of the Telltale games. I already said all I wanted about that. Bridge Constructor, just a simple platinum. I actually got recommended this game by my old college roommate. He was an engineering guy. He's like, hey, make some bridges. I'm like, all right, so easy platinum. Not can say much more about that. Brutal Legend for the PS3. This is another game where I think all I'm missing is online trophies for it. I'm not sure if I can still get them because, well, I don't know if the servers are still up. But a very enjoyable game by Double Fine, with Jack Black as the main protagonist. I loved this game, like just the world of it, and I hope Double Fine goes back and creates a sequel to this. Because I'd really like to see a sequel to this. Uh, Bully for PS4, the re-release. I remember playing the Scholarship Edition when it came out on the Nintendo Wii. So I went and picked this up and I played through it in 4 days. Um, Good game. This is another one that I wish they would create a sequel to. There's been rumors that it's been in development hell for years, but um, just another game I'd like to see come out. Clicker Heroes. This is another game that's like Adventure Capitalist, where I had the phone version, and I'm like, oh, it's on PS4. This will be an easy 100%. And it's not. It's a huge commitment. It's basically non grind fest. And unlike Adventure Capitalist, I don't think that your game clock works on this. I think I may have actually tried resetting my game clock on this, and it didn't work how I wanted it to. Uh, I haven't played it since 2017, so I don't know if I'm going to go back to this at some point. I mean, I think it's still on my PS4. I just haven't touched it. Uh, Only missing 4 though, so it's not too bad. Dark Cloud 2. This is one of my all-time favorite games. I played it back when it was originally on the PS2, and I got the remastered. And I was on my way to platinuming this pretty good. I think I made it all the way to the final dungeon, and I realized that like there's one trophy where you have to like combine all these things and invent objects with them, and I missed the one missable thing uh, by like in the middle of the game, and it's like, oh crap! So now I have to do another playthrough of this, and with all the challenges and stuff that you have to complete to get everything, all the like level medals or stuff, it's just one that I tried trudging through again, but I just was like feeling so defeated, like, oh, I missed this. But every few years, I get an itch to play this game, and I'll do a whole replay through of this. I haven't done so recently, but it's one of those games that every couple years I'll want to play really badly, and I'll play through it. One of my all-time favorite games. Darksiders 2 for the PS3. Um, I don't know how I got the Darksiders series, uh, specifically Darksiders 2. It's just I haven't had it on my game shelf, and I played through it. The one year is for completion is mostly because there's an online trophy on there where it's like you have to send something through, and no one played it. But since I actually had my old PSN account, so I actually boosted that one myself after I got internet. I have the War Master Dinner uh, uh, edition of the first Darksiders sitting on my shelf, so I'm gonna go and eventually play that, and that will be start working on Darksiders stack. Eventually get Darksiders 3. That's just one that I haven't had time to do yet. Day of the Tentacle Remastered. It was I think I got this for free for it was free for the PSN or what is it called? PS Plus members. A good fun point and click adventure game. I've been really getting into point and click adventures uh, for, lately, and so I might be doing more point and click stuff later down the road. Dealand or Dyland. I don't know how it's pronounced. This is a game I actually was a Kickstarter. Pledged money for it on Kickstarter. So if you go through the credits, you'll see my name somewhere on there. So um, yeah, I it was all right. It was like kind of like a poor man's Harvest Moon. Not very long. Uh, it was all right. I backed in. I'm happy to support small developers like that. Um, Demetrios, another point and click adventure game. Uh, Pretty fun, pretty funny if I actually remember correctly. Uh, Doodle Devil, Doodle God. I think I originally played Doodle God and Doodle Devil like when they were online at like on Armored Games or something like that. So I picked those up and trudged through them in a 30 minutes and 2 hours respectively. I mean, just easy 100%. Puzzle games, fun. All right, my stacks for Dragon Age. Uh, Dragon Age 2. Not a lot of people liked Dragon Age 2. Um, I actually love Dragon Age 2. The characters were funny. I liked being Hawk, being the sarcastic hero of Kirkwall. So I like Dragon Age 2. I mean, a lot of people give it hate for a lot of the layouts of the levels are repetitive, but you know what? Um, I liked it, and I'm really happy that I got the platinum on the PS3 for this. Well, played all the DLC, got the 100%. Uh, Inquisition. This is one where I haven't played any of the DLC yet, and another one where um, I think I have to do an insanity mode playthrough, and I just don't have didn't do that when it came out. So I'll definitely get the DLC at some point. It's just a matter. Maybe when the next Dragon Age comes out, I'll play through this again, do that, and get all that done. And Origins, platinumed, and I played the DLC. I think the only one I'm missing is like defeat the Harvester on Nightmare difficulty, and I think I tried like 50 times to do it, and uh, I couldn't do it, and I was looking up guys on this, like, all right, here's the build that you need to beat this thing. It's like, oh, I did that wrong. So I probably just need to do another playthrough of at least the DLC to it, do a good build and and get the Harvester killed on Insanity. It shouldn't be. Well, I wouldn't say it would be that hard because it's Insanity difficulty, but just one, get that A rank to an S rank. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I'm a big fan of the DBZ series. I remember watching it on Toonami when it was still in its infancy back in like the 90s and stuff. I don't have a lot of Dragon Ball Z games on there. Just not that big into fighter games. But this one I picked up and I enjoyed a lot. I like the open world of it. Um, it didn't take me that long to do, but still, pretty good Dragon Ball game. Goes through Saiyan Saga through the Majin Buu saga. Not that much. There's some DLC coming out for this. I'm wondering if they're going to add trophies to it. If they do, I'll pick them up. Not a bad game. Energy Cycle, Energy Invasion. Uh, just some quick, easy, cheap platinums that moving on. Everyone's gone to the Rapture walking simulator. Uh, it's an all right game. Very story driven. It's all right. The only problem I would say I have with this is that the walking speed is like really low. But if you have a guide or something, well, it only took me 14 hours to do. So yeah, not a bad game. I like walking simulators. I've been waiting for like the Stanley Parables to come out on PlayStation. If it ever does, I mean, I'd do that. Everything. This is my 100th platinum that I received. I just finished that up uh, right before making this video. Um, the reason how I found this game is I was actually saw it being played on the GameGrumps on YouTube. They were playing it, and it's like it looked absolutely ridiculous, and it was one of the games on my backlog. So uh, trudged through that, and I got the platinum on it. It's a very beautiful game, but it's also kind of weird. So no, it's not too bad. The hardest thing is trophy in this one is like the big thinker, where it's like you have to create like original thoughts, and it's like it just takes time. But you can put it on autoplay, and the game will actually play itself for you, which is kind of funny and sad. Fallout 4. Uh, I do not know how I. This is another one where I just I play it and then I get distracted by another game. Like something will be released and I'll stop playing it and I'll just won't go back to it. I have the DLC for it. I know that, and I played through at least. I don't think I played the Nuka Cola World one yet, but I played like the Dutch Harbor one or whatever it's called. Like I said, just got to do more playthroughs of this. And this is one I'm definitely gonna clear up at some point. Uh, Far Cry. I played Far Cry 3, PS3. Um, it was an alright game. Best villain or one of the best villains in all video games was Voss. Pretty okay game. I liked it. Primal. That's the caveman version. I don't know how I don't have Far Cry 4. I mean, I think I have it somewhere lying around. It's just I never played it. Definitely gonna need to add on to that stack. Farming Simulator 15. I don't know where I got this game from, but I played it and platinumed it. Farming Simulator 19 just came out on the PS Plus. That's another one that I downloaded it to my library. It's just uh, the main reason I haven't played it is because the reason right below it. I had Final Fantasy remake come out, so I just haven't played Farming Simulator 19 yet. Uh, and then I'll eventually do it. So add another platinum onto that stack. Final Fantasy games. Of course, Final Fantasy VII remake. Uh, Big fan. I played the original Final Fantasy VII when it came out on the PlayStation One, and I know there's a the remastered version on the PS4 along with the remake, where it's the actual full game ported over the PS4. That's another game that I'm gonna trudge through eventually, um, along with Final Fantasy VIII remasters on there. So definitely get those, add those on eventually. It's hard doing the JRPGs though; they're just so long. In fact, I think most of the games that I've started and haven't completed on here are the long RPGs. Uh, but still, a lot of great games in Final Fantasy. I love the series. Um, Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age. Um, Final Fantasy. This was another game I played Final Fantasy 12 on the PS 2, and I eventually got Zodiac Age. I think I got it like on sale at like best or probably at GameStop for dirt cheap. So um, I got that. This is one where I haven't finished. Just like I was saying, the JRPGs are long, and 12 actually is kind of boring for me. I don't like the fighting system of it. The characters are really bland. I was think when I bought it, I had much more nostalgia for it than I actually did enjoyment or than when I originally played it. But still, it's on there. Just gotta trudge through and finish playing it again. Final Fantasy 15. Platinumed it. I didn't play any of the DLC. I don't think you can 100% this anymore because I know there's online trophies up for it, and I'm not. I think the servers are definitely closed. So, um, I might play some of the like episodic DLC, just boost that percentage up a bit. but still, good platinum. It was an all right game. Uh, Firewatch, the good walking simulator one. I liked it. Took me 6 months to do because they released some additional trophies for it. I recommend you get this game. It's just a nice, relaxing tra- uh, walk in the woods, and I won't spoil it much, but good game. Flower, good indie game, the PS3 version. Might get the PS4 version, replay it. Another good, relaxing indie game. Another one I'd recommend. Yeah, it's not very long, but it's relaxing. Game of Thrones. This is the Telltale game. This is another one where it's like I'm disappointed that Telltale went bankrupt, and I don't know if they're gonna ever do a season two of this. I wish they would because I'm not that big on Game of Thrones. I never watched the TV series or not never got into. I not gonna say I didn't watch it, but I never got into it. But I loved the game. The story in the game was good. At least I liked it. God of War, the I guess the soft reboot from the PS4, the one where you're going through Norse mythology. I'm looking forward to the sequel that's going to come out in a couple of years. Um, I liked it more than, say, Assassin's Creed 3, which I got down here. This is one where I actually went back and did. I played the game and it's like, all right, I did one playthrough and then I didn't do I think you have to do a hard mode playthrough. So went back and got that one along with all the challenges in it. Excuse me. And then I have Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3. I think the reason why I don't have this one platinumed is because the trophies associated with GTA Online they weren't working with my PlayStation at the time, and I just haven't gone back and played GTA Online. So um, just one I could go back and clean up, at least gets percentage higher. Maybe gets the GTA one, see if they patched it at all. Guard Duty, easy point and click adventure. Like I said, I've been getting into point and click adventure games lately, so might be more on my trophy list down the road. It's all right. There, the this game's weird because it's like, all right, you're a knight, and it's like, oh no, now you're in the future. It's like, it's like not a very long game, but still pretty funny. Guardian of the Galaxy and Telltale series, like I said, bummed that they shut down. I said all I said about Telltale and them. Would love a season two of it. Probably never gonna get it. Harvest Moon, Light of Hope. This game is a grind. I'm a big fan of the Harvest Moon series. I played like Wonderful Life on the GameCube. Uh, so I liked the Harvest Moon series, and I just haven't trudged through that because you have to like get every crop and everything in this. So just one I gotta trudge through more. Hitman Go, simple puzzle game. I don't know why I got this game. I think it was on sale or something, so I picked it up, seeing if it would get me into the Hitman franchise. Um, it didn't, and not at this point. I might get into a Hitman game later down the road, but this one's not like the actual Hitman game. So just simple puzzle game. Horizon Zero Dawn. This is a good game. If you have a chance, go out and get this game. Story's very good. Gameplay's fun. Uh, Platinum did played all the DLCs. I think the only thing I'm missing on this is a hard mode playthrough because they added hard mode like later on down as a DLC or something. And I started doing a hard mode playthrough of it, and then my brother borrowed the game on me, and uh, I don't think he ever returned it. So uh, just to get whenever I do get it back, probably do finish up my hard mode playthrough or do a whole new one. Get that like last trophy I'm missing it, or last two trophies or whatever I'm missing on it. All right, my infamous stacks. Infamous. This is a PS3 version. This was actually my first game on the PS3. Back on my old account when the PS3 first came out, I got Infamous on it, and I liked it. Being a superhero, shooting guys with lightning. Went back, played it. I remember the stunts being a pain in the neck when I played it on my old account, and I was kind of worried about doing. But I actually did it in 2 weeks, which isn't too bad. So got that one. Really happy about that. Same thing with Infamous 2. Uh, this is a game I had on the PS3 on my old account, and just never. I don't think I ever did an evil playthrough on it. So this one I was able to do. I did an evil and good playthrough pretty quickly on that and got the platinum on it. Really happy about that. Infamous Second Son. This was actually the second game I've got on the PS4. Um, I think I got it at the same time I got Assassin's Creed Black Flag Unity, um, and played through it. And then I didn't do the evil hard mode playthrough until 2 years later. So um, went back, got that one. I'm gonna eventually. I think I got like First Light sitting in my library, so I'll eventually probably one of my next 5 games I'm going to play is get First Light and add on to that stack a little more. Irony Curtain from Matroska with Love. This is another point and click adventure game. I actually got recommended this game from my. He's an old college friend. He's like a card carrying commune, but I won't say more about that. But he recommended hey, play this game. Like, yeah, it's an alright point and click adventure game. It's actually pretty funny. Just Cause 3, I think I got this for free from PS Plus, played through it. And this is just another one where I have to go back and complete a few challenge missions here and there. Should be able to get the platinum pretty easily. I mean, or well, not pretty easily. It's saying at 3%, but yeah, just one I need to keep grinding away at. Kingdom Hearts series. Another game. I played the original Kingdom Hearts when it came out on the PS2, and I eventually got the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts on the PS3. And I think that came with Recoded and Chain of Memories, which I don't see on here. Have I not played Chain of Memories? Well, whatever. I played Kingdom Hearts PS2, got the remaster on the PS3, and same thing with Chain of Memories. Played it on the DS, and I have it because it came with the final mix. So, man, that's another game I need to get on here. Um, 358 by 2 days. It's not the actual game. It's like a picture book that comes with the final mix of Kingdom Hearts 2. Um, yeah, it's all right. For Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2, I think well, I know what I'm missing in Kingdom Hearts uh, is the you have to do like 3 playthroughs in the on the difficulties. The difficulties don't stack like any like normal games do. So I have to play through this one at least twice, once on easy, once on hard. This is another game that I'll get an itch to play every so often. So maybe I'll knock a few of those off maybe this year. Kingdom Hearts 2, I think the reason I stopped playing this is I got stuck fighting like the Organization 13 data replicas, and like I said, I my games are I'm always backlog on games, so I just moved on. And actually, you know what? The game that caused me to move on was I was replaying this when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, so moved on and I think I did a whole yeah that's I did a playthrough of it right before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. So I need to go back and do that. It should be manageable to do. Kingdom Hearts 3, 100% of it. Haven't played the DLC for it yet. That's something I need to go back and do. I don't know if I liked Kingdom Hearts 3 as much as I liked 1 or 2. I mean, it was very like Pixar centered, and I just didn't have the same nostalgia for it. I didn't for the original Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2 games I originally played on the PS2. Um, it wasn't bad, but I mean, for the wait that we had to wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, um, I just don't know if it met my expectations. L.A. Noir for the PS3. Uh, I like this game. I'm big on old detective films. Uh, so this was a fun game. Kind of like a mix between puzzles and a little bit of GTA. Not really, because you're the cop, not the bad guy. But a good game. I recommend getting it. This is one where I may get the definitive edition or whatever they call it on the PS4, replay through it. Uh, got all the DLC for this one. Really happy about that one. Laura Croft Go, that's a lot like Hitman Go. I think I got this because I had Hitman Go on here. It's like, hey, you have Hitman Go. We recommend this. So I went and got it. Just another simple puzzle game. Shouldn't take that long. Late Shift. This is like an interactive movie. Um, I th- it's an I like the story of it. It's like, oh, you're this guy who gets pulled into like this. Oh, who's we're after like this. I think it's like a rice bowl or something. But you're like, you're getting chased by criminals. It's just like another game like this is, or from heard is Bunker. Um, and I'm think I'm gonna try to find more games like this where they're like interactive movies. It's just something new and different. And then we get down to my Lego stacks. I like the Lego games. I know people give them a lot of flack for being like easy platinums, but I like them. So I'll play through them. I got the Lego Batman games, um, Lego Batman 2 for the PS3. Um, pretty. I'm trying to remember it. Yeah. I think I enjoyed this because this was the first one where you got to be like Superman and stuff and fly around. So I like that. Got Lego Batman 3 uh, and DC Villains. Pretty simple. The Lego Harry Potter collection. Now I got these two because it's like, oh, I was looking at my trophy list one day. It's like, my Lego games. It's like, I never played Lego Harry Potter. How does that? So I went and got the collection on the PS4. Um, I like the Harry Potter series. Don't uh, Lego Indiana Jones for the two for the PS3. This one was another one on my old account, which I remember being a pain in the neck for some reason. I think this was one that was had a lot of glitch trophies for it, but when I originally played it, but they went and patched them, so I went and got this one done in 2 days, so it's good. Lego Jurassic World. I like the new Jurassic World movies. I watched the original Jurassic Park movies growing up, so I watched the Jurassic World movie, and then that got me into the Lego game when it came out. Lego Marvel Superheroes and Superheroes 2. That's a lot like the Batman games. A big fan of the MCU, so got that one, and then when the sequel came out a year later, got that. It took me 4 months to do, waiting for DLC to come out, but still good platinums and 100% on that, which I'm happy about. Lego Ninjago movie, the video game. Not a big fan of the Ninjago series. It's just was past my time. It came out in the last couple of years. Um, so I never got into the cartoon itself. But Warner Brothers released this one for free, so I picked it up and played through it. And I was actually surprised at how much I enjoyed it, so I might actually get into the cartoon now. Lego 3, The Clone Wars. I think this was another one that was on my old account. Yeah, that I had problems with for glitches or one reason or another, but now when I got patched when I went back and played it. Um, so got a good 100% on that, good platinum. Lego Lord of the Rings. This is one I actually borrowed from my brother. It's uh, how do I not have Lego The Hobbit on here? Hmm, things you don't notice, because I like the Lord of the Rings series. I think I have a few like Shadows of Mordor lower on my list, but we'll get there. Um, but yeah, easy platinum like all the other games. But I can't believe I don't have Lego the Hobbit on here. That's another game I have to add on my list. Um, Letter Quest Remastered. It's basically just Scrabble. This one I actually I think I went and used like an online thing to like create the longest words possible, like because I was just sitting on my list at like 1% for the longest time. It's like I need to clear that up, but I suck at like Scrabble or so. Uh, I just use an online thing to like Scrabble Maker or something. And, clear that one out. Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. There that's another it's not I don't want to say it's not a point and click, but it's like somewhere between a point and click and a walking simulator. The stories are good, and it's like a girl who could stop time, and then it's like the uh, prequel. Life is Strange 2's out. That's another game that I'm going to play probably relatively soon and get add on to that stack. But good Life is Strange is a good game. I recommend it. Life is Strange Before the Storm is an alright game. It's not as good as the first one, but still, yeah, if you're looking for easy platinums, you can. I recommend getting them. Little Adventure on the Prairie. Now, this game I got because I heard, I think, I forget which YouTuber was it said, this is the worst possible game ever made. And it's just like, but it's so bad you have to play. So I went and played it. I mean, it's a really simple game, and I think the only reason it took me 36 minutes is because I had to use the bathroom or something. So, uh, it's pretty close to one of the worst games you can get. I mean, it's just a really bad game, but still, it's one of the games that's so bad you have to play. Uh, Mad Max. I'm actually really happy about this one. I love the Mad Max movies. Well, I didn't want to say I loved them. I watched them, and I'll watch them like whenever they'll be on like TNT or something, or AMC or whenever they play them. So the hardest one on this one I remember was like you had to do certain challenges in this, er, but yeah, the challenges in this one was the hard one. So uh, it's a good game, fun driving vehicle combat mechanics. I'd recommend it. It's fun enough. Mafia 2. Uh, got the platinum on it. I'm missing the DLC for this. I think I have one of the DLCs, and I think this was a game that I got. A, I don't know. Got it with a DLC code for the second DLC, but then my brother like used the DLC code so it wouldn't register on my system on the PS3. And it's like, and I just never played the DLC with the definitive version coming out lately. Um, I might get the PS4 version and relive the memories of it. Maybe get the DLC that I missed. Mafia 3. So this was one that had a lot of glitched trophies when it first came out. Um, and it was sitting on my thing for so long. It's like, I got to go back and play this. And sure enough, as like the week I started playing this, they announced like the Mafia collection coming out on the PS4 with the first one, the second remastered, and three. It's like, oh, you're kidding me. So it's just so went back, finished that up. It's a kind of a grinding game. The DLC on it, particularly, is very good. The stories are really good on that. One's the Faster Baby one, where it's like you're going like to the rural South and facing racist cops. The other one's like a old cult. Well, you're facing a cult, not an old cult, just a regular cult. Um, that one I think is the best. And the other one's like, all right, you're hunting down a guy with a hydrogen bomb, which is kind of interesting. But it's an all right. The main game itself is grinding. The DLC is great. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. So I played the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance on what was it on? I think it was GameCube or something. But I played the original Ultimate Alliance. I got Ultimate Alliance 2 when it came out on the PS3. I only think the only two I'm missing on this is like collect all the medals and do all the challenges. I should go back and do that. At least get the platinum. You can't get the DLC for this anymore, which is terrible. I think you can get it like if you live in like the UK or something, but uh, like I said, I can at least get the platinum. I don't think I can get the DLC for it. Um, Kind of disappointed that Ultimate Alliance 3 and stuff is on Nintendo exclusive now. Uh, but it is what it is. Marvel Spider-Man, very great game. I enjoyed it very much. I'm looking forward to whatever they do with this franchise. Maybe the sequels that are going to come out. They set up a little stuff in the DLC with that, with like Wraith and stuff. So, very recommend that. Very good game. Mass Effect series. I'm a big fan of the Mass Effect series. Um, I got the first. I think the first game I got in the Mass Effect series was Mass Effect 2. I think I got it like on sale at like uh, yeah, Best Buy. And then I played through it and I liked it. And I went and played 3, and then later uh, I someone I know got the trilogy collection. I finally went back and played the first one, and then did a full playthrough. I think all I'm missing on 2 and 3 is I got to do insanity mode playthroughs, and it's just I just never have the time to do them anymore. And then on Mass Effect, I have to do like 2 or 3 more playthroughs on it. Mass Effect Andromeda for the PS4 took me a year to complete because I missed one of the puzzles at the beginning of the game, and I had to do another playthrough of it. This game got a lot of hate when it came out, uh, but you know what? For all the hate it got, I liked it. Like I liked the characters in it. I mean, sure the visuals are spotty at times, but still, I liked it. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. This is another one that I was playing through, and then my brother borrowed it, and I never got it back, so I just haven't finished playing through it. I got to get that back and play through it again. Middle Earth: Shadows of Mordor. Good game. I know there's another one. The sequel to this is I think it's Shadows of War. Just haven't played through Shadows of War yet, but this one I got the platinum for, and I think I played some of the DLC for it. I just didn't finish the DLC because I get distracted by some other game. Um, so I might go knock a few more off that and get that percentage up a bit. I got Monster Hunter World. This is another one where it's. I think I'm missing like online stuff for this. Another one I just got to grind through. My name is Mayo. This one I got for the novelty of it. It's like it is one of the easiest platinums you can get, and I got it. It's a good novelty game. It's funny. It may be an easy platinum, but it's like it's you're paying for the ridiculousness of it. My time in Portia. That's another like Harvest Moon. It's like a manufacturing Harvest Moon. This is another game that I backed on Kickstarter, and I'm really happy with the results on it. But it's like a Harvest Moon game where it's very grindy. Uh, then we got Nero that's another walking simulator like game if I remember correctly. It's all right. Not going to say much about it. No Man's Sky. I actually platinumed this when it first came out, back when everyone hated it for not delivering what it promised. Um, like I said, it's a very much walking simulator. That is a walking simulator. I mean, there's nothing to do but walk. I haven't played it since any of the additional content for it came out that maybe fixing the problems. That's another one I might just go through and knock out one or two trophies on, and get that percentage up to like 98 or something. But still, platinum on it. I'm very happy about that. All right, One Piece games. I am a big fan of the One Piece series. I read the manga, watch the anime. Um, uh, so I got Pirate Warriors 3. I think I got that on sale recently. Or no, I got that on sale when uh, not recently, but when it came was out, and so played that on the PS3. Then they're like, "Oh, we're not going to do One Piece Pirate Warriors 4." Um, but so when it did 4 did come out this year, I just picked that up and played through it. Not as hard as 3 is, but still, they're fun games. They're basically like your Dynasty Warriors games, your hack and slash beat 'em up. So they're fun games. I need to hunt down 1 and 2 on the PS3. Like go from a retro game dealer and get those so I can like complete stack of One Piece Pirate Warriors 1, 2, 3, 4 at some point. One Piece World Seeker, open world One Piece game. I was excited for this one to come out. It was an open world One Piece game, but this one is it's really grindy. It's an open world, but it's one of the open worlds where there's nothing to do on it. Um, Still, I love One Piece. If you not into One Piece or want to get into it, I recommend checking out Roger's Base. He's a YouTuber who he's all about One Piece. He does One Piece reviews of the manga, and he's all about it. So if you want to get into One Piece, check out Roger Base's channel. He's a great YouTuber. Perfect Angle, another puzzle game. Uh, I think this one was on sale, so I picked it up. But yeah, another easy plan. I'm not going to say much about it. Persona 5, the original version. I think this is another one where I got caught up doing the second playthrough of it and like collecting all the vocal clips for Futaba. Just one that I got to grind through more. I'll go back and play it eventually and maybe pick up Persona 5 Royale at some point, see what's changed. Uh, they got Psychonauts. That was a great game that came out on the PS2. Went back and picked it up, and I forgot how much I hated doing the punching challenges on it. So I got this one. I got the platinum on it. I'm happy about it. Uh, and a great game. You should definitely pick it up. Red Dead Redemption 2. This is one where I think I'm missing online trophies again, along with like you have to 100% mission constraints and stuff. Um, just one I got to grind away at more before any servers close if they haven't already. I doubt they have. Um, I got to go back and play the original Red Dead Redemption 2. I played the original Red Dead Redemption on the PS3 on my old account, and I think that for some reason, like the game disc for Red Dead Redemption, I had screwed up. Um, I'll probably just wait until they do a re-release or remaster of Red Dead Redemption 1, and then play through it then. Remember Me? This was actually the last game I ever played on my old account. So I went and platinum this one kind of it's like a final screw you to my old account. Just like, all right, I'm beating the game that ended my old account. So very happy about that one. Kind of wish they would do more with this franchise. I mean, the characters were interesting, and the thing about like remixing people's memories was kind of it's an interesting concept. I wish they would do more with this series. Um, Moving on to Rocket League, got the platinum on it. I haven't played many of the other game modes on it. Um, Rocket League's pretty fun. I'm not much into online gaming, but still, it's like soccer with cars, so it's fun. Rogue Galaxy, another JRPG. Um, this is one where I think I got thinking I would like it. more than I actually did. It's like, oh, you're a space pirate, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I love space. I love pirates. I love space pirates. Uh, so just I just didn't like it. Like I think I remember the combat mechanics being nutty and it being ridiculous. Rune Factory Tides of Destiny. This is another Harvest Moon game. But unlike the Harvest Moon games where it's just all you're doing is farming, in this you're actually farming, fighting things, and then I didn't want to do that. Uh, and you're fighting things. You get a giant golem going around the seas. I enjoyed this game a lot. I wish they would do more Rune Factory games for PlayStation. I know there's going to be more Harvest Moon games coming out, but well, you saw with Light of Hope, that's probably going to bring down my completion percentage a bit because it's just I never finish them. This one I did though, so I'm very happy about it. All right, my stacks for Saints Row. I love the Saints Row series. Um, I got into it playing Saints Row 2 on the PS2. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, all right, I like this. You're a gangster. It's a GTA clone, but there was something about the characters and the way the game was the gameplay mechanics were good on it. So I got Saints Row 3 for the PS3, played through it, um, got all the DLC. This was another one that I played on my old account, um, and went back and played it. I'm gonna get the remastered one and play through it relatively soon because I really love the Saints Row series. I wish they would come out with a Saints Row 5 already. That's not terrible like Agents of Mayhem were. Saints Row 4, like I said, loved playing it. I didn't like Get Out of Hell that much because it was just basically a reskin of 4, but still, that hasn't stopped me from wishing they'd come out with 5. Samurai Warriors 4 Empires. This is another game that's like your Dynasty Warriors hack and slash game. I only think I'm missing like collecting all the banners and like triggering all the events, which are like the hardest ones to get. Um, that's another one where I just have to go back and probably like play through like over the course of a week and just do it. Um, that's just gonna. We need to get into other Dynasty Warrior games too, at some point. I like the hack and slash. I just haven't uh, played that many of them. Sleeping Dogs. This is a great game. I got this game for the PS3, and it's another kind of like those GTA. It's a GTA clone almost, but instead of playing the bad guys, you're playing the cops, kind of like LA Noire. Um, this is another game where I'm gonna eventually pick up the real release or remaster version on the PS4 and play through again. Uh, it's very it's like kind of like an homage to the old kung fu movies, especially one of the DLCs in this. It's a great game, and I can't recommend enough picking up this one. South Park: Stick of Truth. Watched the South Park growing up, like from the first season on. Picked this one up for the PS3. I think I got it on sale as like the Game of the Year edition or whatever. Um, haven't picked up Fractured Butthole yet. I'm eventually going to. It's just another one of those games that's uh, in my backlog that I just haven't gotten to yet. But still, South Park: Stick of Truth, platinum on it. Very happy about that. The Spyro series. So I played the original Spyro the Dragon on PS1, and I think I played Year of the Dragon 2 when it came out. But I never played 2, and they eventually had the entire Spyro collection released on uh, PS4, so I picked that up. And I was actually surprised. It's like, because I remember I was terrible at Spyro the Dragon playing it on the PS1, but then I played it, and it's like I beat it in a day, or platinum it in a day. I'm like, huh, I have gotten really better at video games. But yeah, so I played through those. Very good. I recommend picking them up. Spyro the Dragon, the classic, and 2 and 3, they're good. They're it's more Spyro the Dragon. Star Ocean: The Last Hope International. This game is notorious for no one completing it. I have it on my game shelf. And it's just one of those things. It's a JRPG, and you have to trudge through it. Um, so eventually gonna play it at some point. It's another one of those games where it's like, all right, I gotta do this. But yeah, no. Only 4 trophies on it. No, that's bad. Uh, Star Wars Fallen Order. I enjoyed this game. It was different from what they've been doing with Battlefront. Why do I keep doing that? But where was I? Yeah, just I enjoyed it. It's a kind of open world Star Wars game. Not entirely open world, but the areas in it were. I liked it. I'm looking forward if they ever do a sequel to it. Tales from the Borderlands, another Telltale series, another one that will probably never get a second season, especially with Borderlands 3 coming out, which kind of covers some of the stories of the characters in Tales of the Borderlands. I never got into the Borderlands series itself. I got this one specifically because, like, I think Telltale had a sale when it came out, when I bought it. So, I like this one now. So, very funny, and I might actually get into the. It almost got me in the Borderlands series. The Tales series, more JRPGs that I haven't finished. I finished Tales of Xillia. Uh, I think I'm missing like I have to do a couple more playthroughs on it. Symphonia. This game's special to me. I played the original Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube, and it's one of the few. I think it's one of the games that actually got me like really into gaming, or it was one of the games that I ever first completed all the way through. So I got the remaster version for the PS3, and it's just one of the ones that uh, I keep getting distracted by other games because my backlog's terrible. Uh, Berseria, that's it's an all right game. Uh, I think most of what I'm missing on there is post game stuff, so just got to go back and finish that up or knock a few trophies off of that. Tales of Grace is okay. That's another one where uh, I'm stuck in the post game. Just I got caught up by other games getting released. Two, that's just doing a second playthrough. Listeria, I do not like this game. The like combat mechanics in it are different, and the characters are really bland. If there's one Tales series I probably won't play again or won't play for a very long time, it'll be this game. Um, the Bureau XCOM Declassified. I think I'm only missing an Insanity mode playthrough, um, and just got to go back and do that. Tower of Deadly Monsters. This was another free game on the PS Plus. I was actually surprised on how much I like this. I mean, it's just like, all right, you're climbing a tower, but it's like, oh, now you're in space, and it's an all right game. Uh, Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim on the PS3. This game, I played it in college. There was a time when, like, in between my first account and this account, where I just didn't game for a while, and like I grabbed this, and I think I was on like some fall semester, or it was like one of those periods in between semesters where you take additional classes. So I popped this in, and I just started playing through it, and it really got me back into gaming. So played through it and got the 100% and got all the DLC for it. Haven't gotten any of the re-release for it, and God knows they release a different version of it every so often. Looking forward to this Elder Scrolls 6 though, so that'll probably be the next Elder Scrolls game I'll play. Will be Elder Scrolls 6. Godfather 2. It's a poor man's GTA based on the Godfather movie. This one, Godfather 2 specifically. The first one came out on the PS2 when I played that one. Uh, and they're all right games. I nothing to write home about. They're pretty easy. I finished this one out in a day. They're never this one. I think it flopped when it released, so they're never gonna do the third Godfather 3. and I don't think they're ever going to re-release the original one. If they have already, I'd go back and play it just to add it on there. Legend of Korra. I love the TV show. Love the original Avatar series. Uh, Picked up this game when it came out uh, by Platinum Games. It's all right, kind of short. Um, I think what this one that I actually went back and did the hard mode playthrough on. It was just and like I said, Avatar series, good series. Go watch the show. If you can still get the game, I don't know if you can play the game, but um, so very happy about that one. Witch in the Hundred Night. I have no idea where I got this game from, uh, but it's another would I call it an RPG? I guess I would. But I don't know where I got this game from, but I played it. I liked it. The story or the characters were funny. The writing was funny. I actually think I have The Witch and the Hundred Knight 2 sitting on my game shelf right now. I just haven't played through it yet. So that's another game that I'm gonna go through and play at some point is Witch and Hundred Knight 2. Wolf Among Us, another Telltale series. This is one that they're actually going to continue now that they've solved their bankruptcy or rebranded or got bought out, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking forward to season 2 of this whenever it does come out. Um, Time Attorney, this is another game. I have no idea where I got it from, uh, but I trudged through it. It's a very bland game. I mean, it's not hard, but it's just like I think you have to do 3 playthroughs of it. And I don't know how, and like I said, not that hard. Did it in a week with 3 playthroughs, so it's an all right. Like I said, I have no idea where I got it from. Uh, Valerian Arc High School Stories. I think this is another game like I picked up at $1 in a dollar bin somewhere, and like I played through it shortly, and then I got distracted by something that came out in March of 2019. That might have been was that Kingdom? No, that might have been Kingdom Hearts. I can't remember, but yeah, just a game I got to go back and actually play, like put time into. Like I put no time into this one yet, but I got to at some point. Watch Dogs. So the original one, I think I'm missing online ones and the like find all the music and along with a few others. That was another one where it's like, okay, I didn't have internet when it first came out, so I never completed it. But now that I do, maybe I should go back and see what I can get off of it. Watch Dogs 2, good game. I liked it. I not as I like. I think I like Watch Dogs 2 more, or Watch Dogs 1 more, because Watch Dogs, the first one, is set in Chicago. Chicago's my hometown, so I kind of have to root for the home team on that one. But I like Watch Dogs 2. Platinum did. Haven't played the DLC for it. Uh, maybe I should go back and knock through that, get that percentage up a bit. Way of the Samurai 4. It's another. It's in the same series as Samurai Warriors, but instead of like controlling armies, you're just one samurai. Very hack and slashy, um, and that's one where it's just a lot of grinding. It's just a total grind fest. I think I still have it downloaded on my PS3. Maybe go back and knock a few more off that one. Word Sudoku. This one I actually got because I like doing the Sudoku puzzles. I get the newspaper, I do the Sudoku puzzles. Doing Word Sudoku, it's like, all right, there's a Word Sudoku. It's like, so do that. Not very hard, but still. All right, this is my stack of WWE games. So I started playing the WWE games actually back on the PS2 with either Know Your Role or Shut Your Mouth. I really enjoyed those, and I've been playing them since. A few of them I have on my old account, like I think I have. Uh, I think I have WWE versus SmackDown versus Raw 2009. I played on the Wii or the GameCube or whatever era it was in. Day of Reckoning I played on the GameCube, or Day of Reckoning 2 I played on the GameCube. Uh, but yeah, so I was a fan of these. Starting with 11, I'm only missing one trophy on there, and it's the like upload creations to the community servers. I can't get that anymore, so that'll never be finished. But I got everything else, and it's weird because like when I played this back in 2015, the community servers for creations were down, but the ones for the Royal Rumble were still operational. So I got the Royal Rumble online for this, but never did. I can't complete that one, and that's a thing with a lot of these. I think from 12, 14, 15. That's I played these after their server shut down, and it's like I got what I could, but it's like I'm not going to complete them. So that. Then we move on to 16, 17, and 18. These ones I actually took the time through to six. I it's like, the servers are still open for 2K16, so I went and got it, and it's probably my rarest trophy. Um, at this point, the platinum for it is. The story mode for it, it's a bit of a grind, but still, very happy about that. Same thing with 17 and 18. 19, I don't. I'm not gonna complete because just with the backlash 2K 20s faced and just some things that WWE has done as a company, I just don't think I can keep playing through WWE games. I think I'm done with WWE games. Um, until they come out with they need to do some like a massive overhaul of how they do their gaming. Um, so and that and like the online, like I think when I was doing the online for 2K19, like the online community, like the online gamers, like I don't know what happened between 18 and 19. They just became the worst sort of people. Like like just the 12-year-old yelling in the microphone. It's like, you know what, I don't need this. So I think that's going to be the last. 2K19 is going to be the last wrestling game I play until something amazing comes out. X-Men Destiny, another, it's like, hey, I like comic books. I like the X-Men, so I picked this one up on the PS3. Um, it's not that hard. Stories, it's pretty linear. It's easy enough to do, even though it's staying at a 17%. It's easy. Your hardest part is going to find this game. It's another game that didn't do well when it sold, and I think it made a lot of people angry for not living up to expectations. Uh, but I haven't, and I played through it. It's another platinum on the list. Yakuza, I tried to get into the Yakuza series. I think or I think I got zero. It was a free game or something. Uh, it's just another game that I played and then I got caught up playing something else. I should go back and at least knock a few more off that, if not finish platinum that. And then there's a few other like play through the entire Yakuza series. I know I have another game that's in that same franchise is Judgment, where instead of playing the Yakuza, you play like the another criminal detective, kind of the same thing as Sleeping Dogs, really. So that's another game that's going to be on my list sooner rather than later at this point. So that's all the games on my trophy list. A pretty good list. I'm happy with what I've done with the 154 games, completed the 102. Very good completion percentage. Um, under 900 unearned trophies. I think that's going to be my goal going forward, is keeping this under at least 1,000 going forward. But the more games you have, the more unfinished games are going to pop up. Let's take a look at my stats. Um, so, like I said, 154 games, most of them on the PS4, and that a lot of that is I had the PS3 like in high school going into college. Yeah, I just didn't have a lot of money for games, but now that I I've adulted and have money and I can do my own stuff. Uh, I'm going to be more game. I bought more games on the PS4. Probably going to be playing more games on the PS5 when it comes out. Most of my trophies are bronze, but that just happens when you play a lot of games. But still, most of my points are coming from the uh, silver and gold trophies, which I'm very happy about. Rarity of the trophies, they sit around uncommon. That's kind of where I want to keep it, because I don't want to go for easy trophies, but I don't want to like I get when I go for hard trophies, I get distracted. So I like that's it's all right for where it's at. Game completion sits around average game completion sits around 86.8%. Happy about that. I like completing my games. Uh, Averaging at an S rank, I can probably knock off these E ranks and at least get these uh, lower ones in the uh, red and brown colors up to at least the B's and A's. My monthly activity, since I've been playing, it's funny because I can actually probably tell you exactly what was going on when I was doing this. So it's like, all right, March or December 13, I think, is when I first got the PS4. And then I didn't play because I was still on my old account. And then in May of 14, I decided, all right, you know what? I'm going to just scrap my account and create a new one and start from scratch. So I started and went back, started playing everything that I can get my hands on, uh, and then kind of took a downturn. I was in college, so had to focus on my studies. Uh, February of 2015 through May or April of 2015. That was my senior year in college, so I was probably too busy writing papers and stuff to do anything related to gaming. So I just got zeros for like those 3 months, but then graduated. It's like all right, and it's like uh, play games for summer, relax, find a job and then you start work and the number of trophies it goes down. Uh, and then October 2016, I think I started a good paying job, so I was able to afford more games. And then just Christmas must have been a low Christmas or a well, I think yeah, it dropped down because it was the Christmas season, didn't do much. Then it must have been a good Christmas because then it jumps up again, and then uh, kind of goes down a bit. Just play. I think I'd gone through a lot of my game library at that point, or just didn't have the time. Adulting and working and paying bills, and life gets in the way, so it's down. Um, then think around September of 19 here, I started my new job. I got a new job, so had to focus a little on my career. I'm enjoying it very much. Uh, but then we get to 2020, and then with COVID and everything, uh, it was hectic for a while. But now with everything being indoors, I'm on the upswing again and knocking stuff out as I actually kind of really put in some time to gaming because I wanted to get my 100th platinum. So uh, I'm happy with that. You could see trophy progression. You get that downslope where I kind of fell out of gaming for a while, and then it's been a steady climb. And a lot of like sharp inclines here and there. It's a all right pile, so I'm happy with that. Trophy time. Like I said, I'm in Chicago. I'm mostly a night gamer, so mornings, no thank you. I'm usually working in the afternoons now, uh, and I get home late, and so I'll do all my gaming later. Uh, so not a night gamer. As for days when I'm gaming most, it's mostly or getting my trophies. It's a Wednesday, which is weird. So And then it's fall. It's like an even distribution between Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday. So a good balance of days gaming. So I'm happy with that. Take a look at my level history. Uh, first, uh, it's funny. It's like, all right, uh, levels 1, 2, 3, right next to each other, and then it peters out for a while when I take my break from gaming, and then it goes right back up as I start replaying through games. Uh, so let's take a look from the bottom, and then it's just an incline of how I've been playing. So first three are all from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the first game I got on the PS4, just playing through it. And then I take my little break from gaming, and then I come back and play Second Son, which was sitting on my game shelf. And then that's when I decided to uh, restart my account or trash my old account and do this one. And then I just start playing through that. So I started playing through all my old PS3 games, The Godfather, X-Men, Sleeping Dogs, the Saints Row series, uh, and all that. Uh, well, the platinum. I love it when the level happens when you get the platinum, especially Saints Row 4. Uh, that's another game. Like I said, I'm gonna go play the remaster for 3, so I want to see the remaster for 4. Dark Side I Sense Within You, Historia Bureau XCOM game, Witch and Hunter Knight, Chapter 11 clear. Legend. I like that Legend is my it was a level trophy. That's fun. 50 combo from Batman. Level completion from Mafia 2. No Friend Left Behind, keeping everyone alive during the suicide mission. Very happy about that. Treasure Hunter, yes, because I am treasure hunting for those trophies. Popularity contest. Oh, I lost the circle game. God damn it. For Bully. All right, moving on. Uh, who goes there? Just me. The platinum trophy for the Game of Thrones Telltale game is my 20. Leaks and Leaks. That's completing one of the where you the mission you get this trophy from is where you have to like actually rob Ubisoft. So it's kind of funny that that's one of my level trophies. One of the bridge constructor. One of the platinum trophies for 2K wrestling. So very happy about that. We are Groot for 24. Telltale's Batman Riddle Me This for 25. Peer review 26. And by the way, you should peer review too. Leave a like or comment down below. Another just the secondary level for the word Sudoku. Uh, Launch date for jumping off every supercharged ramp in reach hops. I remember this trophy being a total pain in the neck. Uh, but still, got it for 28 for launch date. And then my latest level is Master of Forgiveness for City of Ninjago. So, alright, good. I just find it funny. It's like levels 1 through 3, easy. Long gap. Levels 5 through 12, like within, let's see, August, like within months of each other, jumping like uh, 8 levels. It's ridiculous. And then it just kind of goes with my trophy progression. So all in all, that's my trophy list. My 100th platinum just completed. With everything, I'm happy with what I've done with my game, and I look forward to doing more. I also want to do more of these like profile reviews. I know there's some YouTubers like Wallace Llama who do profile reviews, who look at the PSN profiles and give recommendations on games and just look at them. That's something I might be interested in doing more of in the future. So, um, Just so if you want to see more of that, check out Lawless Llama's YouTube thing. I'll leave a link down below. And subscribe because I might be doing some of those myself because I like the content and I think it's a great idea and to help other people, improve their trophy list. So I think that's going to be it for the day. Thank you for doing that. Leave a like or comment down below, and subscribe. Uh, keep checking back, see what I'm doing on my trophies, and have a good day.